Hello, my name is Isaiah Selk, and this will be a Level 4 Innovating Video project for my 4th period Social Studies class. So as a brief explanation of what I will be doing in this is describing how a middle-aged man in Ottawa, Canada, as a cook, perceives the world. We're just going to call him George for the sake of simplicity, so I won't have to keep repeating Ottawa Canadian cook, or something like that. So we're going to be splitting George's perception of the world into two parts. How he geographically perceives it, and how he mentally perceives it. So, let's start with geographically. So, as a popular cook in Ottawa, which is, in fact, the capital of Canada, he's most likely going to be in a very urban, city-like area, almost like New York or Oregon. So, just looking around, his eyes will most likely see cars and very tall buildings and things of that nature, right? But cardinally, if he looked, he would actually be looking at, if he looked north and east, most likely Quebec. But if he were to look south, he would be looking at Michigan. So that's basically all we got for geographically. He would most likely be seeing buildings everywhere and seeing the states. He would know that he would be facing the states and the provinces. So let's get to how he would mentally perceive the world. As a cook, he obviously has to have a style. So let's just say his style is Canadian and French. So let's also just say he's went to France, which is also mostly urban with buildings everywhere and stuff like that. So mentally, George is probably unconsciously, he knows that there's rural places out there. He knows what it would be like, but he doesn't have a full understanding since he lived in Ottawa and runs a shop in Ottawa, which is a very urban place since it's the heart of Canada basically, and France, which is also a very populated urban place. So it would be very hard for him to see the world in a light like someone living in Vermont or Nevada, rural places in that. So now we've gone through all that, we can get a pretty good view of how George perceives the world. He probably perceives the world unconsciously as a very urban, city-like place. He probably won't be able to really imagine many rural or out there places. And he also knows that he can see the province of Quebec and Michigan if he looks certain places, but he also knows that he can see many buildings and stuff where he's at usually. So this has been my video project for my 4th period social studies class, innovating on how someone perceives the world geographically and mentally. Hope you all got something out of this and enjoyed it. I've been Isaiah Selk. Have a nice day.